Good morning, everyone. I do hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I'm very sure everyone is preparing for the new trading week. And in this regard, I went through my charts, and the first one that got my attention was the USDJPY. If you remember vividly, we had an opportunity on USDJPY during the course of last week trading session where we actually had two positions running thereabout, and then we closed with about despite the fact we had the stop loss the first entry, the second entry pushed us into over 300 pips thereabout, which was what we experienced at this point yesterday during the course of last week. So this move last week was very emphatic, which continued to emphasize the bullish tendency of the greenback against the Japanese yen. And if we look closely into what's happening, we notice that since the beginning of the year, USD has continued to find higher highs. And if we look a little bit further into the growth capacity, we notice that the greenback has actually grown over 15% profit during the course of 3 to 4 months. And I am still of the opinion that we might still be going to the upside as the way things are unfolding before our eyes. So, what are we going to do in this regard? How are we going to take an opportunity and take a buy opportunity once again if it finally happens during the course of the new week? The first thing we noticed during our last publication on this pair, we noticed that bullish trend line, which has been consistent since the beginning of the year. And I'm looking at something like this. And okay, something like this. Give me a moment, please. Let me look into. Okay, let's make it more. Can we hold this low? Can we hold this low? I think we should. So good. So that's that. So we have this uptrend continuation that began in March, and we saw a rejection of that trend line, followed by another uptrend, a rejection of that trend line during the course of last week trading session, and we saw that impulse leg move. Now, are we going to see a retracement into the trend line soon, or we'll be looking for trend continuation pattern to go to the upside? So that we can tell on the daily time frame. So it's necessary we scale down to a much lower time frame in the form of the 4 hours time frame to actually see what is happening in the market at that point in time. So on the 4 hours time frame, if we zoom closely into what's happening between the last 1 to 2 weeks, we can notice that we have a structure around this area which served as a resistant level, and another one around this area which served as a resistant level as well, which was later followed with a breakout of that area. So the thing that um, appears in mind at this point is that we actually need to find a key level at this juncture in the market, which will guide us into a possible bullish momentum or a possible downtrend retracement phase. So we need to bring on a key level to this chart at this point, and we're going to be looking for a psychological area where we can actually, okay, I think around here is more like 8 at this point. So our key level is always golden, right? And let's bring back our candlestick chart then we can see that we're actually truly on a key level, which is at 129.400. So we want to label this key level at this point. Key level at 129.400. So let's put our key level on the left hand side, the label on the left hand side. And let's give it a 16 so we can have a clearer figure. So right now, following the rejection of this area during the mid month, we saw another rejection the mid month here again on the 22nd of that area. Then we saw a significant breakout of this area on the 28th of April, and that was during the course of last week trading session, which sent price going to the upside. So with this move, this impulse leg that began on the 26th of April, we saw price move to 131,250 before it incited what looks like a retracement phase. However, we don't know when this retracement phase is going to end. So any bullish opportunity or any bullish expectation is hereby will be advisable to be put on hold at this point in time. So following our normal rule, our golden rule, following every impulse leg, definitely there's going to be a retracement phase. And the retracement phase, we don't know when it's going to culminate. And because we don't know when it's going to culminate, we have a rule that a retracement phase will probably fall, a good retracement phase will probably fall within the 50 to 78.6% retracement of the impulse leg. So if we pull out our retracement tool, and we identify the between the 50 and the 786 retracement zone, we will see this area as our next buy opportunity zone. So let me allow me to label this buy opportunity around this area. We give it a green, and then let's make it a little bit smaller and put it right inside the, and then let's make this one a yellow so that it's not too thick. Okay, good. So I'm deleting the retracement tool that's done its job, and now we have something like this. So despite the fact that we have a key level around this area at 129.400, and we said our key level shall be our guide going bullish. Um, I want to look closely into that key level once again and see if 129 area will actually be solid considering this um, this rejection and its alignment with the buy opportunity zone we just identified. So if we bring down, okay, we saw something. Let me bring this key level down into this area. Um, that's around 129. And why is that? So we can see rejection at this point on the 19th of April, though this appeared to be a false breakout. Then we saw a rejection here, and then the breakout happened at this point. So we adjusted our key level to 129. Let's relabel this 129, which is very, very strong psychological level. And we look for our buy opportunity within this area. So what are our expectations going into the new week? We want to see, following this bullish impulse leg, we want to see a retracement into the trend line, the key level, and the buy opportunity zone. And and it's very possible that price might break the trend line a little bit, then bring about a reversal structure or reversal pattern at this point, where we'll look for a signal in the form of a breakout of structure, then a retracement into structure, which also has a confluence with a trend line, the key level and the buy opportunity zone, after which a confirmation to the upside can actually be confirmed. So going into the new week, this is what you are going to be looking out for. And let's see. Besides that, considering the strong bullish momentum on this pair, we might not actually have price come into that buy opportunity zone. It's a very possible, it's very, very likely that price does not come back into that buy opportunity zone, probably right above the key level here. Probably we might see a reversal structure around this area. A breakout of structure gives us a signal to the upside, or probably a reverse a trend continuation structure to the downside happen, a breakdown of structure. Then after, when we start seeing um, a reversal setup to send price going to the upside. So this is what we're going to be looking at in the new week, and whatever happens, I will definitely share an update in the comment section in my trading view account. So I will pause the video at this point. Then when the market opens, whatever happens, then I can actually do a follow-up video on our entry point, stop loss, our take profit target, and probably how many position we might be able to open on this one. So thank you for watching. I wish you a good day and best of luck in the new week. Thank you.